to go back, for him to take back with him to the same churches that he established, telling those churches that Jerusalem, or the head of the church, was agreeing with Paul that Jesus was the way of salvation, that they didn't have to keep the 10 Commandments, but, and here's where Satan stayed in the church to where he's in the church to this day. He said, but tell them they have to refrain from eating things that are strangled. That's part of the Jewish dietary law. So it's Jesus plus, excuse me, it was Jesus plus keeping the dietary laws. But they added in the letter, restrain from fornication. Well, that's part of the 10 Commandments. So it says, refrain from eating things that are strangled, which is part of the dietary laws. Restrain from fornication, which is part of the 10 Commandments, or what they said is Jesus plus just this little part of the law. Now, I know, and from the readings, that Paul was upset, but he knew this was the best he was going to get from them. He's trying to keep the damage down that they were doing in the churches, so they went back out with this letter. And to this day, it's still being taught, the law plus Jesus. And that's why we see in the book of Galatians where Paul says, if anyone comes teaching you a gospel other than the gospel that I taught, let them be accursed. Let them go to hell. But let them, he said, if I do it, or an angel from heaven